Good afternoon, all. Paul from CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Thursday afternoon, November 13th. Looking at Window Traders market profile of the ES and the NQ. So some things starting to take shape and change a bit. ES puts the daily back into balance. It's a 4-day balance now, this entire week, right? Yesterday's the high of it, today's the low of it. They take back the gap from Monday, but just missed getting to the base of the price probe. It's a large gap, and it took a triple distribution day to get it. NQ took a double distribution day to get their gap, and they got below the base of their price probe. They are down on the daily. Righty goes out with a triple distribution day down, held today's gap. By the way, I forgot to mention that. So did ES, barely. NQ didn't. Afternoon rally high, 4 sets of single prints, triple distribution day down, and the weekly is now down in Righty. So things are changing. Tomorrow night we'll recap all of these charts, but right now, Righty is down on both the weekly and the daily, and their monthly is in balance. ES and NQ are still up, even though they're inside months. Today was a very, very accommodating day. The only little curveball was in B period when ES actually took out A's high and it didn't fill the gap. NQ didn't take out A's high, but had a pretty good push up off of A's lows. But other than that, it was accommodating. Every trade was from the short side. I got the overnight, the IB, the one-time framing, the gap fill from the last week. All different type of trades. Singles, shorting against single prints, ebb and flow, you name it. And I even took a short in ES. And what time frame was that? I period to go fill the gap. We didn't get it at that point, but still made money on that trade. Now, the other thing is ES has a pull low. Incredible how they rallied off it also. It really is. Even with a day that was down very strong. I mean, they were down 1 3/4, over 2% in NQ. Righty was down close to 3%. But even with that kind of move, ES still held the poor low. So did SPY. SPY also held the poor low. So that was pretty interesting how those things work out. Excellent range, fantastic range, and excellent volume. I mean, SPY is over 100 million now. I don't know if they're going to get into the top 10. They have to do almost 110 million. I don't think they'll do another 9 million in the after hours, but you never know. But excellent volume. Q, 70 million. They average 47. Righty, 65 million. They average 34. So good volume, excellent ranges. As traders, like I tell my room, that's all you can ask for. Everything else is on us to perform, right? The one thing I tried to do for the majority of days, keep the room out of longs. I said, look, if anything on a day this strong, you got to be looking for shorts. So I think everybody heeds that advice. And if they're not comfortable shorting it, we'll just watch. But today is not a day to try to go bottom picking and bottom feeding. Chart-wise, again, I'm just going to show you the S&P today. We'll go over all of them tomorrow night when we recap. So the monthly is still up. Now, if we have an inside month, obviously that would slow the progression. But it doesn't stop the one-time framing. So unless we take out October's lows, and we're still $20 above those in ES, the monthly is up. One-time framing up 7 months. Okay? I still want to see it come into balance officially because I think it would be healthy. The weekly right now is balanced. It's an inside week. Let's see if we hold that inside week. If we do, it's a 3-week balance. But we still have another day to go tomorrow, so anything can potentially happen. And the daily has come into a 4-day balance. Gap was our main focus. We got it. We closed below the 20. We're above the 50. Right? We did that last week. Right? Think about it. Thursday, Friday of last week did the same thing. Look, Thursday went down, then Friday went down, tested at 50, and then we gapped higher on Monday. Well, here we are now, 4 days later. in the same position as last Thursday. We're going to get more of a follow through like last Friday or not. Hope you had a good day trading. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to this channel. Enjoy your evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.